Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm just going to be talking about my super secret, top secret storage of ammo that I've acquired over this past year. As everybody knows, it's a crazy shortage for finding ammo. It's super hard, especially if you have a very common round like 9mm or 223 or 5.56. It's just very hard to find ammo, and when you do, it's super expensive. I remember driving down the road and I saw a guy selling ammo off the side of the road, and I was like, oh, how nice. He probably prepared for this, but when I saw the prices that he was selling at, it was definitely for profit, and it wasn't necessarily that he had like a stockpile or anything, which I guess should be expected. If someone's going out of their way to sell ammo, they're not going to be selling it at retail. They're going to be selling it double, quadruple of retail, which I'm sure you guys have been seeing as well if you're looking for any. But the way I've acquired it over this past year is literally just guessing and checking at different stores and seeing what works for me. And I recommend you guys do the same thing. For getting all this ammo, I was going to Academy Sports and Outdoors. That's the store that happened to work for me. I live in an area where there's at least 4 around me, so I would just go check them all the time in the mornings, and a few times I would find some here and there, and they would have limits on how much you can buy, but I would just max out on the limit each time, which I think was like 3, and then they'll send you home. So I would just, call my brother or see if anybody's available to go pick up their own, or if they have enough, maybe get some extra. And I was happy with how much I've had and how much I've spent on it as well. But I would say prices, if you do this method compared to like buy it from someone who's reselling or just I guess selling at like ranges. I don't know if they're upping their prices there. I haven't really tried to buy any there, but I got these round of 50 bullets for $10, and that's why I have so many of them, because they were super cheap. So this here was $30 for 150 rounds, where like you could have spent $120 if you were buying them like on the secondary market, because I know some people are selling them for like $40 for like 20 rounds or $40 for like 40 rounds. It's just kind of ridiculous at this point. And these were $28 for 150 rounds. So I kind of got okay deals on these, and I literally just found them at Academy. So if you guys have an Academy or like an equivalent of Academy next to you, I would definitely recommend going and checking those out. Go and ask the store employees when they restock. I did that, and I just wasn't afraid to ask questions because I really wanted ammo. I bought a gun, and then the shortage happened, so I was like, well, I mean, if I'm gonna spend so much money, I don't mind asking a question just to see if I can actually use it. So they had told me that they restock specifically at this Academy on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I figured those were perfect days. It was worth the risk of going and checking, because nobody's really looking for ammo on a Monday morning, but I was. So I would go, and it was pretty successful. Like the guy didn't lie to me or anything. So when I went in the morning, a lot of the times they would have tons of these, but I could really only get my hands on like 3 or 6 at a time. So I just started doing repetitions of that and getting as much as I can really, until I got the stockpile here, and then I stopped because I didn't want to spend too much more money. I didn't plan on going to the range like so often and needing to get more. I knew at this point I had to kind of conserve ammo so I could save money as well, because if this method ever stopped working for some reason, I would be screwed. So I didn't want to push my luck. I figured this was crazy to get it on its own when some people can't find anything whatsoever. So I don't know what the situation is for other types of ammo. This is all 9mm, 22 long rifle. And it's really all I got, because that's the 2 type of guns I have right now. So this has worked out for me, but let me know in the comments how you guys have been going. I guess how your experience is finding other rounds, or this type of round, 9mm or whatever kind of round you guys are using, what y'all's situation is at y'all's area. So yeah, that's one thing I'd recommend. Another thing is conserving ammo. So I went to the range once with my brother, and that was like, maybe I'm going around on average about every 2 months. So I don't want, like, I used to go every month or maybe even more often than that, but ever since it started happening, I kind of been wanting to conserve ammo. So these are steel casings, and these, depending on what your range allows, like that's what you should kind of also consider. But I would go to an outdoor range for steel casings, and then I would go, and instead of filling up all my mags and shooting like a crazy guy, I would literally just fill up like 2 rounds at a time, shoot, get my sights back on target and shoot, and that would be like 1 repetition. I would try to get the fundamentals down, and honestly, I would say after doing that, I would say if you're a beginner like I was, or I am, I would say you should do that anyways, because I feel like you get more repetitions. This box of 50 turns into 25 repetitions instead of like 2.5 if you fill up your magazine and just go crazy. I know that can be fun, trust me, I would love to do that too, but considering the situation that we're all in, where it's hard to find ammo as it is, it's probably not the smartest thing and the most cost efficient thing to do. Also need to take into consideration whether you're willing to put, I guess, less quality rounds inside of your gun. I've also heard that steel casings are dirtier. I'm not too sure if that's true or not. I never really looked into it, but I'm just gonna assume it's true. It's also cheaper ammo, so it's probably true. So if you're looking to kind of conserve your gun, or you don't want to really put dirty rounds through it, you probably don't want to be buying these types of ammo unless you're just using them for storage or in case shit hits the fan or something. But if you're looking to actually put rounds down range, you might want to kind of hold off anyways. I care. I wouldn't say I don't care about the gun that I have or anything, but for $10, you just really can't beat it. So I figured as long as I clean my gun really quick, sorry, as long as I clean my gun really quickly after I shoot it and just maintain it really well, it shouldn't affect too much. But I think they'll just get dirtier quicker, but you just still make it an initiative to clean them right after. And my VP9's been doing fine, honestly. I've been shooting some of this ammo and nothing's happened to it. I haven't noticed anything crazy or nothing going bad with it. It's a brand new gun. I haven't shot it maybe about 5 or 6 times. Five or six good times putting some ammo through it. So yeah, I would hope this shortage ends very soon. Let me know what you guys' situation is. I kind of feel like I have this crazy quantity of like ammo. Like I almost look like I'm at a gun store and like you can kind of select whatever you want. But honestly, this isn't even a crazy amount. It's just considering the situation, it looks like a lot. But in reality, it's maybe 1,000 rounds, and people used to have way more than this before the shortage, and I'm sure people still do. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. If y'all guys know some information I don't, when this shortage is gonna let up, or I'm also curious about the other types of rounds. I don't know if the shortage is for like every round, but I've been looking at getting an AR and also a bolt action rifle in 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor. But I'm kind of scared because I don't know if I'm not going to get as lucky as I have with 9mm finding ammo for those guns. So I would hate to buy. I mean, I'm really close. Like the one I'm looking at is also at Academy, and it's like $350, and it's I think it's the, what is it? It's the Savage Axis 308 bolt action rifle. I hope that's the full name, if you guys recognize it or anything, but I want to get that because I want to start going hunting soon, because I feel like if you can hunt, you can kind of save money on buying meat and buying food and stuff, and probably for a few months I'll just have to invest in the gun, invest in like a freezer for the meat, and find a place to hunt. So to me it sounds exciting, kind of fulfilling, and like a cool experience, something definitely across off my bucket list. And I think the 308, the Savage Axis bolt action rifle is the one I want to go with. Either that one or the 6.5 Creedmoor. But again, not sure about the ammo situation, and I don't want to chance my luck. So I think you guys, if you guys have those guns or those calibers, let me know how that's going. Also looking into an AR, probably like a Springfield Armory, but I need to do much more research before I actually go and get one of those, because I don't know, I guess, the best option to get. But that's what that's what there's YouTube videos for, so I could go look that up. But I've been looking at a few. The Ruger has a really nice one I've seen, and there's other few options as well. But honestly, it's just really fun. I mean, every time I get a new gun, I just feel so excited. I just got a Springfield Hellcat recently, and for some reason, I thought that was gonna be it. Like I'd be happy after I get that gun, but my brain just wants. I mean, honestly, I just kind of want to get another one in a way. Like I want to have like this full at least lineup of one each. I have one kind of bigger pistol, which is my VP9, and I put some upgrades on that. I have a little like ranged toy, which is my Ruger Wrangler. I just got my concealed carry gun. Haven't got my license yet, but I will soon. And that's my Springfield Hellcat. And then I'm looking at an AR, looking at the bolt action rifle, because that's just my favorite. Like if you don't believe me, like I'm 23 years old and I bought one of these like maybe a month ago, just to play with. I saw it and like figured why not. But yeah, I mean honestly, you can't beat this. Like that's just such a good feeling. Like how can you, of course I'm not going to be shooting on my walls like I am with the Nerf gun, but I think it would be a cool experience, the combination of having that and also going hunting and using it and then getting something fulfilling out of it like food. So and it won't go to waste or anything like that. It's not just for sport, it's also for actually using it for food. So that, and then the AR. But I'm not in a rush for any kind of rush. I'm not in any kind of rush for like a shotgun or anything, but I do think they're cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I've been rambling on for a minute now, so I'll let everybody go. But yeah, definitely try this method as well. Let me know how it goes. Go check in the mornings, go early, go during your lunch breaks, go. If you really need it, if you really want it, you can probably find it. And these just happen to be super cheap because they can't really price gouge at, like, I guess bigger companies. They can price gouge at ranges because it's their items, but definitely go to somewhere that they're not going to price gouge you. It's not going to hurt your wallet, and hopefully you can stock up as well. Till next time, guys, peace.